Hello everyone and welcome back to another Pokemon Quest video. Today I thought we would switch it up a bit with what kind of we were doing. So instead of like a tutorial video, I thought we could just chill out, have a bit of a conversation. I mean, I know you guys can't talk with me, but you can leave comments in the comment section and I can just talk to you guys. So yeah, we can just chill out. So I can kind of show you a little bit of what I do when I go on this game. Since I have beat the game already, I usually just farm for the best new and improved units that are found out to be like the best units in the game, and I kind of just build up my speedrun times, and yeah, that's basically all I do. And as you can see, I have a lot of tickets because I just haven't played in like, no, that's not true. Before I started recording videos, I didn't play for like weeks, so I just hopped on every day and collected the tickets and then played every now and then. But since I've started recording videos, I can use them a bit more. So yeah, I don't really know what to talk about, just because all of the units I have we've already done videos on and stuff like that, so it's just kind of me chilling, and so we can just go for better times, I guess. My speedrunning video that I did originally upload, I don't know why I say originally, but it wasn't on this, on the Elgato. It was just on a regular camera. It was really bad quality and everything like that. But since it was enough for like that we were able to read, then it counted as a speedrun. And if you guys don't already know the website for Pokemon Quest speedruns, if you just look up on Google like Pokemon Quest speedrun, or I'll actually probably put it in the description so you guys can just click the link. But if you go on that website, there's like speedruns for everything. They're for every level in the game. There are for like the whole game and stuff like that. I've posted a speedrun that was like 1 minute and 4 seconds. It's on my YouTube channel. I'll also put a link to that video in the description if you guys want to go ahead and watch that. But I did post that speedrun on the website. And something I actually didn't know is that if you go on MISC, you can actually do like world speedruns, which is pretty cool. Because I've been working on a Happenstance Island speedrun. I was for a little bit, but then I kinda stopped. Well, no, I didn't stop. I started to make videos and like tutorials and stuff, because making tutorials about units, I have to make sure I have the best of that unit so that it would be entertaining to watch. Because if I just like took the mediocre version of the unit that I was trying to show off, it wouldn't even be like anything cool. It'd basically be like show and tell, but with like a piece of paper, you know? That's probably a terrible example, but it gets out the point. I could actually probably try out another Happenstance Island. I've been trying like there's little tweaks that I make just so I can get better runs and stuff, but I still need a better Starmie. Or if I could get, I was thinking I could switch this guy out with a Hitmonlee, but I have yet to get a better Hitmonlee or a Starmie, because right now the fastest run for this level for 12.9 is, what was it, 54 seconds, and that was with a 9 attack slot Starmie, a Hitmonlee with I think 8 attack slots, and then the Machop. But the Machop that person was using was only, I think, had 4 HP slots. Mine has 2. So I don't know if that's a plus for me. I feel like it could be, because that would mean that I do more damage. But I don't, because I don't. This Starmie, this green Starmie, is still not very good at all. So if once I get like a Hitmonlee, a perfect Hitmonlee, or another perfect Starmie, then I could possibly be going for those like 50-second runs, which is what I'm really hoping for. And I can't auto this because my team, like as I said before, Machop is a glass cannon, which is really bad. I actually did get a good Machop, but then I kind of ruined it because I evolved it and the bingo bonuses were brought down. So I was pretty upset about that, because I think I got a Machop with like 4 or 5. Was it 5? It was like, I think 5 HP slots, which is actually like pretty good if you're going for a bulk up Machop. But if you're going for an attacker, that's terrible. But like Mama Chop, I could literally make into well, I mean I kind of could. Something I was wondering too is like if you had a Machop that had the 3 fighting type moves weight minus however much it is, I think it's 45%. But instead of bulk up unit, you used it as like an attacker, like a glass cannon. So like I feel like cause the Hitmonlee has 3 fighting type moves, like attack, and I think it's like plus 50% or 45% if you have all 3 of the bingo bonuses. But I was wondering if that would be better, or if the fighting type moves weight down would be better. Because his move would either do more damage with the fighting type, like the attack up, or the weight down. So I don't know which one would be better, but I'm assuming it'd be the attack up, which is why no one's probably done a speed run with Machop yet, used as like a glass cannon. I'm assuming anyways. But it would be kind of cool to see a team of like 2 Hitmonlees and a Machop, and all had perfect bingo bonuses and like perfect attack slots and everything. That'd be kind of cool to see in my opinion. So I wonder what we cooked. I usually stick to since I don't have a perfect Starmie or Hitmonlee yet, I usually farm for both in gold pots. Because as I said in one of my early videos, and most of you already probably know, is that gold pots give the highest stats when you cook with them. So that's probably, especially when you're this late game, that's what you would definitely want to cook for. And I always like seeing the blue more when I cook, because I know mouth-watering dip is a higher chance to get a Staryu than the yellow is, just because the yellow has like more Pokemon you can get from it. So it lowers the chance of getting one specific one. So yeah, and the what was it? And Hydro. The reason I just lost my train of thought because I'm thinking about multiple things. The reason Starmie with Hydro Pump is so good, so easy to get. No, not easy, hard to get, is because you have to get like the right Starmie, like the perfect bingo bonuses and everything, and then you have to like reroll him for Hydro Pump. So it's just like, it's so difficult. I spent so long farming for Starmies, and I still haven't gotten like a second perfect one. But I really, really want to get a good Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee is even more expensive though, which I still have yet to get a good one of. It's like, what was it? I think it's like 2 honey. No, for the one that has the highest chance of getting Hitmonlee, because I know the what was it? It was 2 tinies, 2 blackberries, and then a honey. You can get a Hitmonlee, but the chances, that's mainly a Machop recipe, because the chances of getting a Hitmonlee in that are like 1.9%. You can also get Hitmonchan in that, but that's also 1.9%, I believe. So the best recipe I've found for getting, I lost my train of thought again. The best recipe for getting Hitmonlee I think is like 2 honey, what was it? A balm, and then a tiny and a Bluck, which that's the best recipe I've found so far, and it's still only 22%. But I don't know how many moves Hitmonlee has, so I don't know like the move pool for Hitmonlee, so I don't know the chances of re-rolling it to get close combat. Sorry, if you see like cuts every now and then, it's because people keep knocking on my door, because I have a lot of family members home right now. So yeah, that would be the reason why. I did get, what I just got reminded of by myself is I got a shiny what is it, Hitmonchan. Gosh. Oh, funny fact that I found out the other day is that Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee, if you guys didn't know, are named after Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan, which is pretty cool. I did get a level, this is like the best one I've gotten so far, which he's still not that good. Like I was happy when I had the attack slots, but he has 2 move slots, which is already terrible. Like I'm already not gonna use him. And then he has 2 like of the perfect bingo bonuses. So like if I can just get the perfect Hitmonlee, I'd be so happy. But I do have a Hitmonlee pot going right now. I want to try and get him, which I'm gonna fast forward real quick because I don't really care about waiting. But like the chances of getting Hitmonlee are already so low, so I'm probably gonna get Machop, like I was saying, which I am not a fan of. But I could get a better Machop. Even though the one I have already has perfect beam bonuses, he just doesn't have perfect slots, like he needs more health. And I just got a Drowsy. So yeah, let's go check out this Machop real quick. I hope my commentary isn't like too boring, because I try to talk for like about interesting things as much as I can. It was an 84 Machop. So I really hope you don't get bored of my voice, which you probably do. But that's fine. Oh, this is another one that I got. Fighting type moves weight is what we want. It needs 3 of them because that's like if you want to have a chance in comparing to other people's speedruns, you're gonna need the perfect Pokemon, like absolutely perfect. So I guess we're gonna. I just probably will. A good way I found to check which one it is going to training and then putting them in the move learning. That's still not. That's bad. Like I'll show you real quick. Like a fast way of going through them. Like if you were to go to training and then go to move learning. Like if you know what moves they have, you could just switch through them. Or no, not there. But like switch through them and see which one are the best and the ones you're trying to use just based on the moves they have. This video is probably, I don't know how long this video is gonna be. It's probably gonna be like a half an hour or so. But there's also a fan next to me, which I just realized was still on, so I really hope you guys can't hear it. But you probably won't be able to, which I'm hoping for. Usually when I'm not recording and when I'm not, when I'm just trying to get the Hitmonlee and Starmie to make videos about, I usually don't farm in the stage that I've been farming currently because I can't auto in it. So if I wanted a lot of resource, I'd usually farm in this one. But lately, I've just been autoing in this one and this one. But I really wish there was one. Is there one like when I was wondering, like blue and red? So as you guys, if you didn't know, this bar gives you the resources, like the color that is on this like pie, I guess you could say, is the amount of resources you get. Like for this one, you would get, since it's like 40% of the circle is gray, then you would get the gray resources like balm and the fossils most of the time. But I want to find one with blue and red. Oh, I get a 13 or a 10,000 bonus there. That's crazy. But blue and red is what I think the blue and red, the only blue and red one is the first stage, but or the first world. Like I don't know if you get less resources depending on the world that you're on. I feel like you don't, but let's see real quick. Actually, I probably should take control of this because I don't even need to use my moves. They can just use their standard attacks to wipe. So this is kind of an experiment that I'm doing right now. I'm trying to see, like, depending on the world you're on, if you get more resources, like on the later ones rather than the earlier ones, which I think you do. And I probably just look like a doofus because I've only gotten 12 resources in 2 waves. Which I just found out, but you guys probably already knew it, and I probably look like a dum-dum. So now, yeah, this is boring. So I just proved that. Okay, never mind, that was boring. Let's move on. Let's go back to farming. And yeah, so today, the reason I'm doing this video is because this is like the first video I did that I thought of because I didn't have a good Hitmonlee or like a perfect, although I do have a perfect Starmie, which I've made a video on, but I didn't get a perfect Hitmonlee yet, and I haven't been farming for farming for Pikachu because it takes a lot of resources to farm for, so I've mainly just been farming for Hitmonlee so I could get my speedrunning time up. But after I get a perfect Hitmonlee or another perfect Starmie, then I will continue to farm for a Pikachu. And then I can make a video on like the most powerful Pikachu. I already made a video on I still can't remember the first evolution of Magneton, but I've made a video on Magneton on, I was about to say on my other channel, but I don't have another channel. But it was not with my Elgato, so it looked really bad, like with really bad quality and stuff. It's on my channel. I'm not gonna leave the link to that one just because like my channel doesn't have that many videos, so I don't have to leave a link to every single video. Unless you guys would like me to, unless it makes it easier or something, then I can. Because it's not that it's not that difficult for me to do. But I just figured it'd be easy to go to my other videos. So, I don't know. You guys just let me know. I don't know how long this video is gonna be. I just thought today gosh, my brain could just be a chill video. We could just hang out and play some Pokemon quests. And I could show you guys a little bit about my farming and stuff. On my screen, like on your screen, you guys can see the full screen, but on my screen, since my TV is not that great, I think it's like a 720p TV. So, like part of my screen's cut off. Like it's not terrible, it's just the outsides of the screen. So I can still see everything that I need and everything that's important. It's just kind of throwing me off a little bit. I don't know if this is, I figured I shouldn't just put on music and let you guys watch this because I figured you guys would like just the conversation, because I figured it would just get boring just watching the units you already like probably have seen a lot be farming on this level, just from probably people doing speedruns on YouTube and stuff like that. So I figured that me talking about different things, like better things and what I do with speedruns and stuff, would be helpful and cool to just kind of chill. So I hope you guys feel the same way about that. Depending on how this video goes, I might make this a series. I'm probably not going to though. I'll probably just kind of do this every now and then, every time I don't have a video idea or I don't have a tutorial to do something with, or like show off anyone. Then I'll probably just have these chill videos. I could do streams too, like where we just basically do this, but it's online. Wow, Farfetch just did so much damage. I should probably put another HP slot on my Starmie. I didn't realize, by the way, also how lucky I got with this Nuker Bee here. That's not his actual name, but wow. Okay, that was a very unlucky run. But I didn't realize how lucky I got with my second Starmie, this Starmie, until I got him, because he had like I think it was 7 attack slots, and then the last 2 could have been attack or HP. So that was pretty insane. I just didn't realize that was so good. Which is the reason I'm making these videos, so you guys don't accidentally throw away good Pokemon. Like the perfect Bingomonas and stuff. Make sure if they don't have them, or if you think that it's something else, but it's actually not. Like for instance, the one I got thrown off on is when I got that Staryu actually. It had attack plus 500 and everything. And then I was like, oh sick, this is an awesome Pokemon. And then I evolved it. Ooh, there's a Staryu. But then I evolved it and it went to attack and water type moves, and I was like, oh no, I screwed it up. Okay, this is a trash Staryu. I just kinda, just for the giggles, I kinda wanna see something. Kinda wanna see what this perfect Bingomonas is. I don't know why I wouldn't torture myself. Because if it has perfect Bingomonas, I'm gonna feel really bad. Even though there's nothing I could have done, but it's just, I just torture myself a lot. Okay. Pokemon size change is apparently like one of the most common ones. Like every time people get perfect Pokemon, like perfect Starmie's and Starmies and stuff, they just have that move. Like I've gotten 2 that have had perfect attack slots and everything, and perfect move slots, but they have Pokemon size change and movement speed. I just don't need those. So I should probably start spawning in, or not spawning, but farming in some of the later levels, and not losing when I farm as well. But I thought since I was just gonna chill here and talk, I wouldn't just leave it on auto, because that'd be boring. Like maybe I should, depending on, yeah, I don't need fossils. That has red, but I don't really need tinies, so what I'll probably do is this have blue, no, this is yellows. I'll probably just go with this one, just because I do need more tinies, and I do need more yellows, so this way I can just, actually this I can just leave it on auto, and just sit here and chat with you guys. I don't know where to put my controller, because I'm kind of far away from my desk. But yeah, this is what I. Although also when if you guys didn't already know, when you're farming in like these stages and your Pokemon are like really OP, then just like equip your Pokemon with weightless stones, just so your Pokemon don't just sit there kind of shooting them, because shooting them, what kind of what? But your Pokemon will always one-shot them, so it's better to just have them with weightless stones on, so they don't just sit there for like an hour, just doing what they're doing right now. That was probably one of the best tips that I would have for you guys on some of these earlier stages, even though this is like a late game stage, but same thing. Wow, 90,000 damage, crit. But see, like when if I leave it on auto, then I kind of run out of things to talk. Like, actually that's not true, but I haven't really found like, I know like the final map is a good place to farm and everything, but I kind of liked, so my team before, my speedrunning team, I had Mewtwo, which is really good for like just farming and stuff. Well, actually, I feel like, no, I feel like that'd be, Machop is more of a speedrun type team buffer, and Mewtwo, because I think Mewtwo has, yeah, Mewtwo definitely has like more natural HP and stuff like that, and more natural attack. I also have a shiny Krabby, which I didn't realize. So what was I even talking about? I can't remember. Who cares? Move on. So I don't know why. Sometimes I get excited about Abras. I shouldn't though, because I haven't seen any use for Abra. I've wanted to use for Abra because I like Psycho Cut and stuff, and I never really got a chance to use Psycho Cut. But I want to use it. I just don't want. I just want someone to prove how an Alakazam is the best DPS unit in Pokemon Quest, and then I would love to use them. Like, wait, if you couldn't just like attack of Psychic type moves, if you had all three of those, ooh, that's actually something I kind of want to figure out. It's like if attack of Psychic type moves, all three of the bingos, if that can even be all three of the bingos for Abra, I wonder how like effective that would be. I kind of want to try that. Actually, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna start farming for. I'm gonna do these recipes to probably for. Actually, should I? I don't want to like. Ooh, I can make one more of these. Yeah, this is the recipe for like the best Hitmonlee recipe that I was talking about earlier. It's pretty expensive, which is why I was doing it in these regular ones. But I decided if I was gonna use it for speedruns, I may as well go with the best ones I can get. So that would be dumb. And I also was gonna do the Abra recipe, but like he hasn't been proved to be like the highest DPS unit, so I feel like just doing the yellow recipe is where I'd have like the best chance of getting Staryu and Abra. I feel like that'd just be the best. But I'm probably gonna refill one more time after this, and then I could probably end it off after there, because I think I've refilled. Have I even refilled yet? I don't think I have. Maybe we need to carry this on a little longer then. I don't know. Today this video is being recorded on July 31st, but it's probably not going to be uploaded till August 1st, which I don't agree with. So yeah, so let's just say that I've uploaded a bit. God, I keep having hiccups because I just ate. But I'll try and upload this at like, I'll probably upload it at like 1 in the morning, because I did not mean to use that. I need to stick to my train of thought. I'll probably upload this at 1 in the morning because I want to keep everything on a daily schedule as best I can. And especially like recording like this, it's just like recording longer videos does take up a lot more time to process and stuff like that, to like upload. And when I put this on my editing program, I have to export it from that, which takes just as long as uploading does. So it takes a really long time depending on the length of the videos. Which kind of amazes me how some YouTubers stream like 4 times a day, or like upload videos 4 times a day that are each like 30 minutes or something like that. That's just crazy. I mean, I hope I get to a point where I can start doing that. That'd be like my dream, but that's just insane. The YouTuber I'm referring to, by the way, is Big Star, by the way, if you just didn't realize that. Because I know he has like 2 or 3 channels, and he uploads multiple times. I think it's 2, and he uploads twice in each channel a day, which is pretty insane. Because a lot of YouTubers don't even upload 4 times a day, and he does it on 2 channels. Oh God, this is very boring, even for me to watch. I don't know why though, this game's just so satisfying to me. Like, just speedrunning in general, just being able to wipe everything is just so satisfying. That's why I really hope this game gets a bigger speedrunning community as time goes on. That is a pretty good gem. I'm probably just gonna keep farming on this level, because it always seems to give me the best resources, which I'm not surprised. By the way, that word was resources. I just kind of mumbled it into nothing. But like, this video is, or not this video, this level is the last level in the game, so I'm not surprised that it gives me the most resources. I just, like, I usually farm different levels because I need honey and stuff like that. Honey's probably the most important resource, one of the most important resources in this game, I'd say, for sure. Even though it's not required in the Starmie recipe, it's just, I run into so many times where recipes have needed honey, and honey just feels like such a valuable resource in this game. I could also make a video on Dragonite with Draco Meteor. That could be kind of fun, because that's not as hard to get as a Starmie is. Although, saying that, I do have like 999, what are they called? I can't even remember the recipe. It's like ice something. I'll see after this run. I always hate seeing Mewtwo, or Mew, because Mew is always crashes speedruns. I think I've one-shotted Mew before, but still, like, it takes a lot longer to kill. And especially when you're going for the 3 Hydro Pump turn. When I say 3, I mean like 1 with Whack Whack Stones, and then the other one with Weightless, so it's only 3. And then, cause like, I don't think you can one-shot Mew. I don't think anyone's one-shot Mew yet with just 3 of them. I think you'd have to have 2 Whack Whack Stones on like 9 attack slot Starmie. But if you have 9 attack slot Starmie, then you already do so much damage. There's no point to go 2 Whack Whack. It's literally just for Mew. I think I'm also coming down with a cold today, which is, I would have uploaded earlier in the day. I just didn't. I wasn't in the mood. But every time I start recording, I just love it. I just don't want to stop. I just love recording Pokemon Quest so much. And I will come back. I don't know if I'll come back with Rainbow Six Siege videos, which is why I did change my channel like about page to it just says like I upload Pokemon Quest, because I'm kind of trying to phase out Rainbow Six Siege, because it didn't get many like I don't think people seem too interested in that. So I just feel like that's not something to upload, because I want to upload something that entertains people and that helps people, which is why I do tutorials on this game, because I know a lot about this game, and I really wish this would be a good Staryu. Can you please be a good Staryu? That, I mean, it has 2 HP slots, because my current one already has 2 HP, but if it has perfect bingo bonuses, that would be an awesome upgrade. So let's check that out real quick. I could also go for Living Pokedex, but I feel like I kind of, gosh, I find that kind of boring. Yeah, Pokemon size change. That's so common in Staryu. I just don't like it. I mean, I can see why, because it's terrible, so it's more common. I'm also gonna see what that. Oh, Icy Rocks, that's what they were called. But I could, if you guys want to see that, I have 999 of these, and the recipe for Dratini is literally just 5. And I mean, it's 8 turns, so unless you guys really want to see it, then I will make it happen. But other than that, Draco Meteor would not be an upgrade to my team. The only upgrade would be Hitmonlee in exchange for this middle Staryu, or Starmie. But I think what I'm going to do is, since my throat's starting to hurt a little bit, I think it's just because I have a bit of a cold and a sore throat. I think after I use these last 7 charges in my battery, I'm going to go ahead and end off the video there. Which should be a good stop, because I think I've used 1 refill. And like, if you can run these stages like in a minute, or like speed running times, then you can get so many runs done every day. It's like, it's ridiculous. I say ridiculous as in ridiculous as in like insane, not as in just really bad. If that wasn't clear. But I've always watched, the reason I like to have the commentary more while I'm showing you guys something, or just explaining something while it's happening, is because I've seen videos on YouTube of YouTubers where they just sit there and just kind of let things happen on Pokemon Quest. They kind of just farm and then put music in the background, which, I mean, it's fine, but everyone can do that. So what's the point in watching something that a lot of people do, like that you can just do yourself? But I find like making tutorial videos and commenting on them, commentating, like just showing you guys different tutorials on different Pokemon, like how to get them and stuff like that. I feel like that's really helpful and not boring. I mean, I'm not saying there's the other YouTubers I'm talking about are boring. I'm just saying that's what I don't want to do, which is fine, because everyone has their own, like, everyone has their own thing, which I think is pretty cool, because if everyone did the same thing, no one would ever watch anyone on YouTube, because they would just know what everyone's doing. And I just went on a small rant, which I apologize for. I just kind of lost what to talk about, because all I'm doing is just sitting here farming the thing I just said was boring to do. But I figured this would be if I'm gonna sit here and farm, this is gonna be the best stage to do it on, and I can go for speed runs, so that if I get a speed run, you guys will be the first to see it. Oh, my throat, it's getting really sore. I just think it's because my voice is not used to talking this much, because the only times I really ever did talk was when I did presentations in school. But since I'm on summer break, I just never talk to people this much. Because when I play like Rainbow Six Siege and stuff, I don't talk this much constantly. But I don't want to just sit here in silence if I'm recording a video, because no one would be entertained. But I feel like it's better when a YouTuber just kind of acts like it's literally just one-on-one with a specific viewer that's like watching the video. So you can just feel like you're having a one-on-one conversation with the person that's playing the game with you. That's the way I see it, which is what I really like about just recording games and posting them in general on YouTube, which is really what interested me into start recording YouTube videos. Which I was actually really surprised, speaking of YouTube videos, that on my first speedrunning video, it got 30 views. That was absolutely insane, because that was my first video ever posted on YouTube, and it got 30 views. Like, I did not expect that many people to watch it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm extremely happy about it. It just blew my mind. My first Rainbow Six Siege video also got like 15 views, which I was actually pretty happy about. But I get more I get more pleasure out of playing this game, and I know a lot more about this game than I do about Siege, so I figured I could just give you guys like tutorials and stuff and help you out. So I mean, I feel like that's better than you guys just watching a boring bad player play Rainbow Six Siege. It'd be better for me and you guys. Every time I see one of my pods ready, I just hope it's the HITMONLEE one. But this is not HITMONLEE. But like Staryu, I'm just getting so bored of farming for a better Staryu, just 'cause like they're so difficult to, for one, just get in general out of a pot, and then once you do, you have to get the perfect one, and then you have to re-roll the hydro pump. Like, re-rolling the hydro pump I don't have a problem with. The problem I have with it is when you have to like get the best one. Like, they have perfect bingo bonuses and perfect slots and everything like that. Man, I'll try to finish out this battery. My throat is just killing me right now. And I could also make a video on like the best things to buy in the shop for like beginners and stuff like that. That'll help you progress quicker. I can also make a video on that if you guys want to see it, because I have a lot of tickets. That's the reason for that is because I've only bought certain things in the shop, like the resource statues are the only ones I bought, because I don't feel the need to buy any others. The ones I've been thinking about the most is like the Kangaskhan swing chair, because I've been wondering if like chance of multi-socket, I can't remember if that means like one move in 3 slots, because if it did, I would totally get both of them. The one that has plus 1.5%, or no, times 1.5%, and times 2. I would totally get that if I knew that's what it did, but I'm pretty sure it just increases the chance of 2 moves, and then a socket for each move on every Pokemon. But you guys can enlighten me in the comments if that's not what it is. But I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I just don't know for sure. So other than that, we can just talk about how I just can't talk. How your guys' days are going, or weeks are going. Mine personally is going pretty good so far. But well, those are the things that happen every now and then. As you can see, that was the first one we failed in a while, so it's just really bad luck. But we can talk about how good your guys' days are going, or what you've been up to. Other than that, I've pretty much talked about everything. So I might just go ahead and end the video here, because my throat's kind of killing me, and I've run out of things to talk about. So I don't know how long this video is. It's probably around like 20 to 30 minutes. I should have the I should have the time up so I can know when to end the video, so I can kind of have, I don't like having a schedule on how long a video can be though, because then if I can't follow that, I would be upset with it and then have to keep recording. So I kind of just record. That's the same thing with like the time of day that I record. I was thinking about making like a certain time every day that I should record a video, but then I was like, I don't know if I should do that because then I'd be upset if I didn't meet that time. So then again, it's probably not a good idea. One move I also found very effective was when if you get like what's this, far-fetched, and then you have sky attack, so he just darts forward. Is that even what? That's not even what sky attack does. It's just the move where he just goes high in the air and then just darts down forward to the ground. It does a load of damage and just hits so many people. I can also show off that. There's a lot of things I can do tutorials on or show off, but I just don't know if it'd be entertaining or not. I feel the most entertaining thing would be showing off the new best Pokemon and showing how to get them the fastest so you guys can join the speedrunning community and kind of speed up your runs a little bit. I know that's what I would want to watch, so that's what I record. Which is probably the best way to go about YouTube, is just record like what entertains you, because if it doesn't entertain you, I don't know if it would entertain. That's the way I think about it anyways. The way I think about it is it's just if it doesn't entertain you, like if it doesn't entertain me, then I usually don't upload it. But usually since these sessions take a while, they don't take as long as they would if I just kept recording, but that's why I really want to make each recording worth it, because these do take quite a bit of time to record, and they would take even longer if I'd have to keep restarting and stuff like that, which is what used to happen to me, which was just not a good time. When I used to record with the camera, it would record in like clips of 15 minutes, so sometimes the clips would just get like, I don't know. And when I used to record Rainbow Six Siege, which is the reason I switched over to Pokemon Quest, mostly because I just got an Elgato to record with, and because I enjoy playing Pokemon Quest more than Rainbow Six Siege a lot of the time. What was I even saying? I can't even remember. I do kind of want to go for, but I think if I was gonna go for Abra with those 3 big bonuses, I would probably be better off going with Mewtwo, because Mewtwo is like more powerful than Abra is by a long shot. Just because of the natural stats that it has. I also have a low battery, but that should be fine. These batteries last a while. I don't know why I say battery. They're still batteries, but they're rechargeable. So I like to call them rechargeable batteries instead of just batteries. Batteries. Pardon my bad English. My throat is just not having a good day. I'm just gonna blame it on my throat because I don't want to admit that I'm terrible with English. So this is just great. Oh, also something I can talk about is the like speedrun, the Pokemon in this level that kind of ruin speedruns, or it just in Happenstance Island in general. Actually, I don't know if they can be bosses in other islands. I feel like they can, or in other worlds, I should say. But like Ammonite, I know Ammonite's one just because he has a buff, so he doesn't take nearly as much damage. I think it's like a defensive buff because he takes like 8,000 damage. I just ran away by accident. So like he takes like 8,000 damage from each pillar that these Starmies like chuck at him, because each pillar usually does, especially with these bulk up overlaps, is they do like 50k per shot without crits, and then against Ammonite they do like 8,000 even with the overlap bulk from Machop. If you guys don't know what I mean by overlap, I mean like when Machop keeps using the bulk up over and over and over, then it stacks the damage. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave the video right here. And thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video, hopefully in another tutorial.